Hey, what's up, guys? This is now the Purple Music Geek. Um, Basically, I've kind of been turning this channel into more Prince-oriented channel. I got Purple Rain on because Prince now is my number one artist that I've been focusing on a lot lately with collecting, and I would just love to do more reviews of. I gotta give shout outs to two YouTubers, Prince's Friend and Prince Elvis Jackson. They've kind of inspired me to take this route a little bit. So, I'm gonna show off my CDs that I have of Prince. I don't have everything, but I have quite a bit. I'm gonna go in chronological order as I actually have it set up on this shelf. First, we got the first album, For You. It's an alright album. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but for what it was, and especially for the age that Prince was, it's great. Then I got the self-titled. Yeah. I never really fully liked that one until about 2 months ago. I don't know, I just never got into it fully. Dirty Mind, classic, of course. My favorite song off of this is probably Uptown. I like that one a lot. Now this one might be my favorite album of his, I don't know. I always say it is, but this and Purple Rain kinda always ski back and forth. Controversy. Yeah. Then here's the one that arguably broke him out, 1999. This is another album, weirdly enough, I was not a huge fan of until recently. Or maybe not recently, but it took me until about 7 or 8 months ago to where I started fully appreciating 1999. And that was also around the time that, I was a huge Prince fan, but that was right around the time Prince became an obsession of mine. Then I got the 4-disc deluxe edition of Purple Rain. This is the definitive version of Purple Rain you can get on CD. So, it's got wonderful rarities and single edits and a nice live DVD. Get that. Around the World in a Day. This one is one I still need to fully get into. But I like it. I like it quite a bit. Parade. Classic, of course. And then Sign of the Times. Another favorite of mine. I like Prince's 80s stuff, but lately I feel like I've just been going more towards the 90s material. Love Sexy. This is the 1-track edition. I have yet to find a tracked edition of this. I know there's some in foreign countries, but they go for quite a bit. Batman. Another album I just have not fully gotten around to fully appreciate, but I do like a lot of the songs on here. I like freaking Party Man and Trust. Bat Dance is kind of a weird one for me. I just find it weird that it was his last number one hit. It's just like this weird collage that I never really fully could jive with until recently. Graffiti Bridge. Another good one. Pretty solid one. Diamonds and Pearls. This is the holographic cover. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not that well. But yeah, Diamonds and Pearls. And then the Love Symbol album. This one's one of my favorites. It's especially the song Blue Light. I freaking love that song, Blue Light. Quality song right there. Then I got the 3-disc hits and the B-sides. I'd say if you want to get into Prince but don't want to get into a regular studio album, which I don't know why you wouldn't, I'd say pick this up as a bit of a trial run, because it has his hits. It's got all the hits from the 80s and a little bit more, and it's got some nice B-sides too. And then here's one of his lesser albums, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, Come. It's okay. I don't know, it's just one of those weird albums. I do plan on doing reviews of all of these at some point. And then we go to The Gold Experience. This is one of my favorite albums that he's ever done. I love it. I love the whole thing. I could listen to this for ever. Going to another one I really love, but a lot of people do not seem to like this one, Chaos and Disorder. His more hard rock side. I'd say if there's any like classic rock fans who want to get into Prince, I'd suggest this album. I especially love the lead single, Dinner with Dolores, and the title track, and freaking I Rock There Before I Am, and Dig You Better Dead. I love this whole album. Emancipation. I like it. It's a bit overwhelming sometimes, but you kind of just have to listen to one disc at a time. That's the best way to listen to this album. This one goes for a lot. Crystal Ball. I actually got this for a bit of a better deal. I got it for like $65. There's The Truth, his acoustic album. This thing is, weirdly enough, I like it a lot. It's got some nice outtakes, like Rip Hop Go to Zippa. One of my favorites, weirdly enough, is Chlorine Bacon Skin, which is like a 15-minute thing with Morris Day on drums and Prince kind of just doing this weird thing. I like it a lot. I don't know why. And then another one I like, the songs that are really good on here are just really good. Rave Unto the Joy, fantastic. There's another version, Rave Into the Joy, fantastic, which is really hard to come by. I've seen that go on eBay for like $350. So, Rave Into the Joy, fantastic. Some of my favorite songs in here are Hot With You, freaking Greatest Romance, the title track, and So Far So Pleased with Gwen Stefani. Alright, if you want to get into Prince, but you don't want all the extra stuff, you just want a bare bones thing, go with this, The Very Best of Prince. To a lot of Prince fans, though, this is just too bare bones, but I got this early on collecting for Prince. But yeah, it's an alright compilation, but it's not something I go back to often because I just got way more music by Prince now. This one's Musicology. This is the 2004 version. I'm kind of weird with Prince because I'm gonna buy like the new vinyl reissues. I actually have Musicology on vinyl, but for the CDs, I just want to end up tracking down the originals. Although I'll probably get Ultimate Rave at some point. But yeah, Musicology. And then 3121. This one's a really good one. I also really like Musicology, I forgot to mention. This one's got Black Sweat and The Fury. It's a good one. Really good one. Now this one is another best of. thing that's interesting about this one, though, is that it's got a lot of, like, B-side edits and, not B-side edits, but, 12-inch remixes. Ultimate Prince. Do not have the slipcase, but I like the music on here a lot. In fact, weirdly enough, I find myself enjoying a lot of the 12-inch mixes more than I do the normal singles. Call me weird. Whatever. And now I'm missing a whole lot, and we're jumping straight to Hit and Run Phase 1. I haven't listened to this one fully. It's not a favorite of mine so far, but it's alright. It's alright. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Alrighty, and then the last one. Sorry about that. Piano and a microphone. Yeah. So that's my Prince CD collection. Hope you all had a enjoyable time. You can see the cassettes that fell quite right. Elvis's Christmas album, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed that video. I plan on doing more updates, and yeah.